right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here at Vaden Chevy. This is the one in Savannah. Love this dealership. We just got done reviewing that Bison, ZR2 Bison edition right there. And we are now talking about this right here. We have the Z71 Trail Boss with the 3-liter TurboMax. Or I'm sorry, the 2.7 TurboMax. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. But this is kind of the ultimate combination as far as I'm concerned. You get that amazing 2.7 liter motor that does great, and you get the Trail Boss package, and you get the Z71 package. This is that well-rounded, perfect, happy, my interest in a truck right here. So love this, love everything about this. This thing has the same motor in it that this thing does right here. This is sitting on 35s. Oh, this is only 400 pounds heavier than what that is. This is on 35s and super capable. Don't think for a second that this motor is a slouch. This motor is going to get it done. I love this setup in here. So if we look at this, first of all, you can tell it's got the lift, 2-inch lift on there. If you look at it, look, you said it, I've said this in other videos. If you draw a line from the center line of there and you look at how high up the body is, above that, you can see the lifts in there, okay? Like, look at here. Look at how high up this is on here, not the rock rail, but look at the height of the, from here to the body of the truck, from center line to body. And then you look at this one right here, and you look at the same thing, you can see the difference in there, okay? You can see the height difference in the lift. Same with any of these other ones. Look at this Silverado right here. See how that goes basically almost right in line with the bed of the truck and from the center of that wheel. And then look at this one, the height difference, okay? So there's where that you can see that lift factor on pretty much any truck and understand it. But so here we go. We got this Silverado. Let's take a look at the window sticker on this thing real quick. Take a look, see what we got. Is it up here? I didn't even look if it has one. It does, very nice. All right, so we got a 2025 Silverado Custom. Okay, this is a custom Trail Boss, and it has a couple of packages. So as you can see, we started out at $51,800. $51,200 is the total price on this, okay? There's not much added. We have the Trail Boss as a model, and the Z71 package is basically already included in that. So there's really not a lot. We'll go in closer here so you can kind of see what we're looking at. Sorry about the sun and the glare. I'll kind of move you through as best I can. And there you go. Like I said, it's pretty simple, but $52,000. Okay, that, look at how nice that is, $52,000. This has got the 2.7 TurboMax with the 8-speed trans in it, and $52,000, okay? I love this. And so we'll take a look at it around inside or outside the whole deals, but we have Z71 package. They do put 33s on this. I believe that's a 33. We got a helicopter going over top. When you're in Savannah, you have stuff like this happening all the time. Military base right here. But it's got 275, 65, now these 33s. Would definitely have been nice to see 35s on this, especially since we already got 35s on the Colorado as an option. So that's the setup there. This stuff you're seeing, don't let it sway you. This comes right off, but remember, we are in Savannah, so it gets, every single night the humidity soaks everything. So pretty common to see that stuff. Or if you're seeing any rust on rotors, very, very common. It'll wear right off, but that is the reality of being down in the South. On the front of this thing, tow hooks right there, nice, exposed where they're supposed to be. Let's roll under here where you can see for the skid plate options and what we got down there. There you go. Beautiful done, beautiful setup. Love the red, love the hood scoops on here and the cuts in the hood. It is big. It is a big, bulky hood. And you know, this thing makes it a little harder to see out of, but it adds aggressiveness and punch and makes it look really good. There's no doubt about it, but it does make it a little tough. You can see the difference in the hoods. Here's your standard TurboMax hood, okay? And then here's this TurboMax hood here where you can see they get this extra bulge from this black in here. That's what it would be like without. This is what it is with. Looks cool, nice feature, but on the same note, it does take away some of the visibility. You can see how high that extra adds in here when you look at it from the backside. But pretty sweet feature on there, pretty cool, no doubt about it. So we have that. We have our, again, we got the 275, 65, 18-inch wheels. Nice, they went 18s on a Trail Boss, not going to 20s on here. And a simple monotube type suspension, great setup. Now, when we look at the back here, we got our tail step, tailgate step, hitch package, tow controls. I'll put those specs in there. Another tail step one on this side. We got a damped tailgate. They use the push button style on here, comes down. You do have your cameras on there, right there, set up on there. And it comes down like this. This one, we do not have the bed liner in here, but nobody does beds better than Chevy does as far as a tie-down setup in a Silverado. Okay, 3 on each side, top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom, top, middle, all the way around. They do it fantastic. We do have, on this one, you can see them right here, we got bed lights, both sides. And we got 120 power right there, but bed lights on both sides. Composite on the tailgate. I wish it had a stow flex like they put in the Colorado. A lot of wasted space and storage in this that trucks don't take advantage of. But we do have that feature on there, which is nice. Tailgate weighs nothing. I mean, it's assisted and weighs absolutely nothing. Job well done on that kind of thing. I love the simplicity of the custom trim. Nothing too crazy. People complain that it doesn't have wheel liners. I could care less. It's easy to clean all this out. It doesn't make any difference to me, but people are like, I don't want wheel liners. They give you the tabs and the setups if you want to put wheel liners in it. For me, I don't care. This cleans out just fine rather than having, does this one got wheel liners? No, that one doesn't either. See if I can find a set to show you real quick in case you are curious. Let's see, here's, none of these have, oh, here's one, here you go. This is what I don't want. Okay, here's what wheel liners. I do not want this fuzzy carpeted, flimsy. I don't look at it. It holds all the dirt and everything. I don't want these, but these wheel liners are an option if you want to add them. Personally, I do not. I would much rather have them open, just like this looks like on this one. I don't care what they look like. They're functional, and I don't want that in there. Or I would buy aftermarket ones that were not fuzzy cardboard. I do not want that stuff in here, but this is your open wheel well setup on here. Again, as I said, monotube suspension. Now, Chevy does on the ZR2, on the Colorado ZR2, none of the 1500s, but on the Colorado ZR2 and a Bison like this one I just reviewed, they tuck the shocks in nice and tight to the wheel right there like you see on the back. See all that open space under that rear axle and the shock tucked in tight? They do not do that on the Silverados in any format, including the Trail Boss, the ZR2. None of them have that happen here. Your shocks are right out there and exposed. It is just part of the game, but usually it's not been a problem. They're not as bad as like the last gen Colorado were. But so you do have something there that you got to keep in mind. Looking inside of this thing, let's go in from this door here first because it's easier. We got this whole side exposed. Like I said, let's just take an overall look. No sliding rear window in this thing, but look at how gorgeous that truck is. I mean, tell me that isn't just beautiful on every kind of level. And the TurboMax motor, man, it's a great motor. It is absolutely one of the best ones they got out there. We'll start here in the front. Multiple cup holders, perfect door card, simple, nothing flashy. Soft text here, soft text here, a little bit here. It's kind of different, but it is all it's all plastic and easy to clean. Okay, this is we're basing this on a Trail Boss, a custom model, lower trim. Look at how simple this interior is. Many love this. Look at the size. We got double boxes up here. Nice setup right there. We got the box down here. Nice, perfect. I cannot, and how easy to keep this clean and taken care of. I love the simplicity of it. We'll get into the console here in a minute when we get over on that side. Simple, easy to manual slide. Where's my lever here for this? But easy to slide. I need 2 hands to do it. There we go, back and forth. But, you know, manual seat, functional, perfect. Don't need anything more, works good. We'll come around to that side when we get over there in a minute. Coming around the back side here. Okay, we get standard seats. Now they do make a compartment that'll flow in here and hold that for you, but it is not quite lay flat, but it is very, very close to it. Again, this one being simple, you get the simple cheap floor mats. Last Fit could hook you up for very affordable and give you the really nice full feature floor mats in here that are gonna do the job very well. These are a little flimsy to come with it, but at least they're not charging you $300 for them like some companies do, when, like I said, you can get great ones from Last Fit for like $150. But we do get mat pockets in both sides. That is a feature very few people do. We love that. We got AC back here and heat back here and 2 USB ports back here too. We don't have the 120 volt in this version that would be under that box, but we do at least get the AC vents there, which is nice for the hot and cold. And we get our seats that lock up on their own. Okay, you put it up and it stays up on its own. Good storage underneath there, as you can see, if you were to buy that tray, it would keep everything contained, but you get a lot of room underneath the rear seats. Chevy does not have seats that pull down. These are tethers for your child seats, and then they are also right under here. You can actually fit 2 child seats, 3, I believe. I think there's another one under here. You can fit 3 I don't know if it's 3 in this one, but I think you can fit 2 at least. They got tethers for 3 up there. So you got your car seat set up, everything right there, simple and easy. Just like every other brand today, they do not use anything across here. It makes no sense to me. I will never understand that, but Jeep doesn't. So many Ford doesn't. Nobody does. I do not understand the concept of that. We have a Trail Boss sticker right there coming around on this side. This is where your 60/40 split seat comes into play. That was the little side. Here is your big side. So with both of them up, you can see you got a ton of room in here. And again, it is almost lay flat. Not quite lay flat, but close to it. Your jack's there, your setup, but you can put a tray in here to contain your stuff in this and keep it from moving around. If you wanted to underneath, I would most definitely have that personally. So, but no center console in this one, or armrest, center armrest with cup holders in here. Simple in here, no cup holders there either. So really here, the back seat does not have any cup holders for back passengers other than a door, and the door's got quite a bit of room in here, but you do not have any accessible there. We come around to the inside of this puppy, and we're not getting any auto open or any of that kind of stuff on this model. Simple door card again. We want to hold this because we were too close to, all right, we're good. Other cars here, but again, simple functionality, easy. Buttons are legit, but some, functional and simple. There we go. We got power seat for the driver's side. And we also have, as you're going to see here, we have a split 60/40. You can seat 3 people in the front of this. So if we take this and it comes up like this, now we actually can fit a 3rd person in here. This seat belt is for them. I love this configuration in trucks. I love it. It's old school, it's functional, and it works really good. And but now you can have 3 people up front, and if my wife wants to come over and cuddle with me and snuggle up, put her head on my shoulder, she can do it in this truck. You cannot do that in most trucks. And then we hit this lever to put it back down. But before we do, let's actually look at this. Okay, here, hang on. Right here, we have a console in here, in the seat. How nice is that? So you get more space down here. And there's a place to put your key fob. I don't understand why that matters, but anyway, there you go. Set up right in here, just a little bit of felt in it, but a nice hidden tuck down right in there, tucked away. Then this, you pull the lever, drops it down, comes down there. The seat belt stays hidden underneath there, out of the way like it should. Fully functional. Let me jump in here. We do get a grab handle on here. Okay, we do not in the Colorado, which is weird, but we do in here. So we get this, we're gonna jump into here. This is squishy and soft and nice, and oh my gosh, as comfortable as can be. A little holder on the top for your phone or whatever you wanna put there. A couple more here. Here is your 2 cup holders that you get. Okay, it's the only ones you get. So realistically, if that's your option. Big compartment in here as well too. Little stash right there for business cards or whatever you want to, but you get this set up here. There is no power in this compartment here whatsoever. I don't think there was in this one either. Hang on, let me flip that down, close that up, there we go. And I don't believe there was any power in this one. No power. So no power in your cubbies on here. But again, simple trim. That up, there you go. And then here in the front, we got power here, 1, 2, and we also have 12 volt. This is amazing because this can turn into 4 more USBs if you want to. So we got 2 USBs, plus we have the 12 volt, plus we have the 120 volt. Perfect on every kind of level. Simple push button start though, even in this simple lower trim. Love the dash layout, the gauges. Look at this thing. Look at how nice this is. Look at that. Perfect little display in the middle, so you got it in real actual functioning gauges that are always available for you to see. We absolutely want that. We have radio knobs here. We have touch control here for anything we want to do. So it's a smaller screen, but it does whatever you need to. What more do you actually need on a screen? Column shifter. Okay, column shifter, the way things should be and have been. Love that. Okay, we got all of our controls right here for our climate, simple and easy. We have all these modes here. We got the auto start stop off. We want that off, which is good automatically. Get rid of that. Lane departure, I could care less about that. We got the auto double tap for the tailgate, and it's power tailgate. We have hazards control, traction control. There you go. Now, over here, we have simplicity here in its finest. We come over on this side, and we have our trailer controller for backing up with the trailer, but we have 4-wheel drive auto mode. We have 2 high, 4 low, backlight, there you go, your light knob setup controls, and your parking brake. So now Chevy in this trim does not give you an electronic rear locker, but you do get the G80 automatic rear locker that once you hit 100 RPM of wheel speed in the back end, it's going to engage and automatically lock up the rear end. But look how gorgeous those gauges are. God, just like they should be. And you get a double section, 2-level high storage up here for your sunglasses, pens, anything like that that you want, and simple on-off dome switches, nothing crazy up here. You're not getting a sunglass holder, anything like that. You do get a mirror right here that is not lighted. Is this one lighted over here? Nope, still not lighted on that side too. So perfect functional, beautiful setup. I love the vertical vents on here. I think they just look really cool around there. And I love the simplicity of this. Again, none of that stuff means anything to me in my world. This is perfect. This is perfect. This here is absolutely perfect. Everything in here, basically in the simplicity of this and easy to clean and low frills and low maintenance, is perfect. Everything about this truck, in my opinion, pure perfect. So I got nothing that I could not knock any part of this truck under any circumstances personally. Oh, here's your numbers. Remember, it's not going to tow as much or carry as much because it is a off-road version with a 2-inch lift. But here you go. You get 1,860 pounds of carry capability here, cargo. 1,860 pounds, whereas our other one right here, tucked in down in here where you can barely see it. We'll try and get you wiggled in there so you can. There you go. Open, you can see that I'm kind of bent weird for you, but there you go. And that covers it. That is our Trail Boss. And like I said, for that price, and this is window sticker, this is not negotiated. You can get it down lower than that, but you get a heck of a lot of truck in a full-size world. In that 2.7 motor, I straight up love it. This is the, if I was buying a Silverado today, if I was going to buy a full-size Silverado 1500, this would be the truck. And you know what else I love? I love that color. Let's take a look at the other ones they got. Look it. These are all the other Silverados. Okay? Black, white, and gray. And then, bam, poppy. Like that. I like the punch in there, so that's a beautiful thing. But that's exactly how I would set up a 1500 Silverado if I was buying one today. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and also watch for the review on that puppy that we just did right there, just on that Bison edition. Just got done doing that, and now I'm actually walking over here to do a Trail Boss in a HD 2025 right over there. So lots of videos coming for you. Thanks for watching.